The Last Crescendo. The fight card of the century? I think not. Shout out to all the fighters who performed on this card though. There were some great performances. Others, not so much. But we're going to talk about that in this video. If this is your first time on the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell so you're notified when I drop new videos. So let's get right into it. We're going to start off with Adames versus Shiraz. Man, that was a horrible decision call by the judges in this one. But again, I'm not surprised. Why? Because Shiraz is an ambassador for Saudi Arabia. Apparently they thought he did enough to get the draw. I don't, but you know, this is boxing. Shout out to Adames though for that beautiful performance. He was going up against a younger guy, and I think he definitely should have got the win in that one. Unfortunately, ended in a draw. Vergil Ortiz Jr. versus Israel Madrimov, one of the better fights of the night. And congratulations to Vergil Ortiz for pulling off that unanimous decision victory. He definitely deserved that. Madrimov was not an easy win. Definitely not an easy fight, but it was very convincing to me, and I'm sure everybody else is, including the judges, on who won that match. I think next what we want to see is a Bud Crawford fight. They both took on Madrimov. I would say they both had difficulties fighting that opponent, and we want to see those two get it on. I think it's been a long time coming. Not sure who's been ducking who, if at all, but instead of Bud moving all the way up to 168 for the payday, we want to see a tough matchup against him and Vergil Ortiz. I think Vergil Ortiz would give Bud some work. So I think we should see that next. And if not Bud, then I would say Boots Ennis would be another brilliant matchup between the two. So hopefully we get to see one of those fights soon. Next we have Shakur Stevenson versus Josh Padley. A fight I'm quite sure all the fans were interested to see, just to see if Shakur was going to do what he's been saying he's going to do in every other fight. And I would say, yeah, he pulled off the 9th round TKO decision. He stopped the man in the 9th round. A guy who goes to work as an electrician every day. A guy who got the call on a Tuesday morning to say he was going to fight that coming Saturday in Saudi Arabia. I don't know who to congratulate more. Shakur for finally getting a TKO decision, or Josh Padley for going 9 rounds in a fight that he wasn't expected to see the end of. But congratulations to both of these guys. I definitely say it was an interesting fight until it ended. Josh Padley surprised me by getting quite a few good combinations landing clean on Shakur. The same Shakur that says he's best at hitting and not getting hit. The guy that says he's a better fighter than Gervonta Tank Davis, but went 9 rounds with a guy who works as an electrician full time. A guy who got the call on a Tuesday to fight Shakur on a Saturday. No training camp. I would give Shakur more respect if he actually deserved it. Unfortunately, in his post-fight interview, he went to say that he's a better fighter than Tank Davis, that he is the best at hitting and not getting hit. He's a better boxer. And then he decides to call him out. You know, I don't understand why, if you know you're not the A side, why not give your due respect? You don't need to speak on, if you don't like somebody's personality, like the way I don't like his, you don't really necessarily need to speak on it, because in the fighting game, as a boxer, it doesn't matter if you like somebody or not. If you want to get the fight, you're going to show the due respect so that you get the fight. Because if I was Tank, looking at that performance, I would say he didn't deserve it. And after the way I heard him talk about me, I sure enough wouldn't give it to him, because I'm doing you a favor by giving you the biggest payday of your life. But I digress. Congratulations to Shakur to finally getting a TKO knockout to an electrician who got the call last minute. And then we have Better Beat It versus B-Ball, the fight of the night. Or evening, depending on where you are. I guess technically it could have been day. But congratulations to B-Ball. Shout out to him for pulling off that victory. I know it was a tough matchup for him. It was definitely a great fight to watch. I definitely would say the early rounds, B-Ball was winning that fight. Better Beat It got off on him a few times. It definitely looked like he got hurt. B-Ball got hurt quite a few times in that fight. But like a man, he came back and finished the fight and took home the victory. Congratulations to him. Unfortunately for David Benavidez, this looks like it's going to turn into a trilogy matchup. I know everybody wants to see Benavidez versus Bivol again. This was a very close fight, and I definitely don't think Benavidez thought he lost that one. So I guess we'll get that trilogy matchup, and then David Benavidez will get that challenge that he's been so desperately wanting since Canelo ducks. Unfortunately, Canelo keeps ducking. So it doesn't look like we're going to get that Canelo versus Benavidez fight anytime soon. He'd rather fight Bud Crawford, a smaller, much smaller guy. All in all, the fights I just talked about were the ones that stood out the most to me as far as performances in the Last Crescendo. I hope you all enjoyed the fight. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Don't forget to hit that bell. Comment below. I want to hear your takes. And what was your favorite fight of the night? And with that, I'm out. Peace.